Hey everybody!
Hey guys, happy Sunday!
Happy Sunday! It's
another episode of Sunday Eats and Treats.
Well, I was just thinking about the day. It's like April 22nd.
I have no idea.
You know, April's gone by
Sunday.
so fast. April, like, it's already the 22nd.
I know. It's like going to be May and Mother's Day. So that'll be
and
awesome.
That'll be half the year over already. What the heck? I know
know.
I'm not trying to fast forward the year, but I
8
just
weeks
can't
left
believe.
of school. So, yeah,
Really?
that's what. Yeah, there's 8 weeks. The kids we're counting down every day.
Oh my gosh, crazy, crazy. Anyways, hello. Thank you for joining us for Sunday Eats and Treats today. And I am excited about making this wonderful thing here. It's from Beachbody. It's a recipe from Beachbody, and it's spaghetti squash lasagna.
So I love lasagna, and so as we've been looking for creative ways to do dinner and desserts, I stumbled across this, and I know our kids love spaghetti squash, so I'm like, oh, we got to try that. So
yeah, no, seriously, spaghetti squash is super easy. And do you guys realize, I don't know if we talked about this before, but spaghetti noodles, how many grams of carbs is it in a half a cup? Didn't
it's
we say
a load. It's like 50 grams in
for
a
just a half a cup of noodles. You know how much a half a cup of noodles is, right?
Yeah.
I know
Not
I
enough.
eat more than that. And it's already 50 grams of carbs. And I know that like not everybody's watching their carbs and all that kind of stuff. That's fine. And you can just eat the half cup of noodles. And I mean, with the portion containers that we do with 21 Day Fix or any of the Beachbody programs, there's the portion containers. And it's a half a cup for one carb. And when I think about that, it's like, okay, it's not a big deal, you know, half cup. But when it comes to how many carbs it is, 50 grams, I was thinking,
oh yeah, because I know I usually eat at least a cup and a half of noodles, if not two. So.
And then that's 150. You know, I know that some of you guys may count calories, and that's good too. I'm just saying that's a lot. So then, okay, so like if you compared it to a piece of toast I think is like 15 grams.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like a comparison. A half a cup or a potato is about 15.
Well, you think a whole half cup of dry oatmeal's
like 27?
27.
Yeah,
so
27 grams of carbs for a half a cup of oatmeal, which will
gives you a full cup of food. So yeah, so
that's quite a bit. So anyway, what we do is we like to instead use is spaghetti squash. One, it tastes delicious. Two, you see this? It's like stringy,
just like noodles.
And this is an amazing thing. Jody's going to show you how this works.
So this is actually the spaghetti squash. We actually roasted. So what we did was we put it on a cookie pan, cooked it in the oven at 375, and then it comes out nice and roasted like that. And all you do is take your fork.
Yeah, the tines of the fork.
And it just makes it like kind of noodles. You just pull it out. So,
you know that fancy machine? It's super hot. You know that fancy machine called a zoodler? You can put your zucchini in it, and then look at that. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, look how good that is. It's awesome.
So you don't have to have a zoodler to do zoodles with zucchini. You can just use spaghetti squash. Everything's coming out.
Yeah, it's like super. It's cooked perfectly. So just grab a couple other noodles. So there you go. So that's all we got to do to get our noodles for our lasagna.
And it really tastes good. And guess what all spaghetti squash is?
Look at that. Nice and tasty.
It's not even a carb.
No, it's a veggie, right?
It's a veggie. So look at that. You get more vegetables and it tastes delicious. And what we do is we'll cut open the, you have to cut open the squash. I wish we had a squash to show you. Sorry, we just didn't keep one. But you cut open the squash in half, okay? And then you scoop out the seeds that are inside it. And then we coat ours with olive oil. And then I just put like garlic salt, or you can do salt and pepper. I just put some seasonings. I did a garlic salt and onion powder, I think, and I just sprinkle it on top. You turn it upside down, cook it in the oven. I did 375, and it's like 45 minutes, maybe an hour. Just depends on how thick your squash is.
Then we got some nice roasted noodles for our lasagna. So super, super fun. So, and the rest of the recipe is super, super easy. So we're going to walk you through that as we layer it together. But we also have had an amazing week this week. Yes. So as we're cooking this together and we talk about it, just want to share with you that my company, Zimware, got #1 best places to work in Idaho.
Oh, that's so awesome.
There you go, top 10, baby.
I'm so excited for that. I'm just like looking, sorry, I'm just looking at something here really quick and getting you some technical help. Joe, I don't see us.
That's okay. So anyway, best places to work in Idaho is a great group. They bring together all of the companies in Idaho, and they break them down by micro, small, medium, large, and extra large companies. And so my company, there's 50 companies that make the grade, and then they in each one of the categories. And then it's actually an employee voted thing. They rate you on culture, team environment, workplace balance, salary, benefits, the whole 9 yards. And basically what happens is the survey is sent to all employees, all the team members of your company, and then they get to vote. And we've actually been in the top 6 the last 6 years in a row. This year we actually got number 1.
Right. So. I mean, they've been in the top 10 the last 6 years.
Yes.
Yeah, in either 3rd, 4th, 5th, or 6th.
Yeah, so it's really a kudos to our team. I mean, the wives behind us, the team members that work for us, and it's just been really, really fun week for us. We got to go to the big party, and it was a lot of fun. So. Well,
and just think about, I guess the big thing to think about here is the culture that he's talking about that was created at Zenware. I think the biggest part about these awards, it's not so much that you're getting number 1 so much. It's like you are being recognized by the people that are on your team that work with you.
And that's really the key.
That's huge.
Right.
It's like, how many people can say they really enjoy where they work? Yeah. I mean, that's not easy. And so I think about that the employees, or I don't even want to call them, it's kind of
team members. I don't like employees because we are a team.
Yeah,
and we can't do it without each other. I can't do it without the developers. The developers don't want to sell. They don't want to be doing business development. The support team, they don't want to be doing anything else but taking calls. And so everybody has their own role. And I think that's the important thing, is that you make everybody feel valued and cherished, and that everybody's contributing to building the overall vision of where you're going, and hopefully everybody's buying in, because if they're buying in, then everybody is on the same track, and we have success together. So it's really a kudos to the entire team, and so shout out to our team. And I know, you've been really, really excited with the Beachbody team as you went to Summit last year, and kind of the environment. Talk about that a bit. I mean,
yeah, that's really cool. I want to say hi to Jen, though. Hi, Jen.
Hi, Jen.
Thanks for watching. The thing about this, I guess I want to step back a bit, because when he said something there, he says everybody has a role, right? I mean, it's just kind of like a family. You've got a mom, a dad, maybe, a brother, sister, but you have certain roles, and then you have to collectively work together somehow, right? It doesn't always work great all the time, but that one vision that he's talking about, that everybody's on the same team or same plan, you have the same idea, it's that like mind, okay? And that's what really helps, I think, a family grow together, if they understand each other and what's happening for the family and the goal of the family. And so same thing for the goal of a company. It's understanding what that goal is and then working towards it. And that's where I like to think of with like-minded people. And with Beachbody that he's referring to is, I like to, both Jody and I, we send a lot of information out there, usually through Facebook or Instagram, and just kind of sharing our thoughts and feelings, experiences of life, but mainly in health and fitness. Health and fitness doesn't mean it's just physical, right? It's emotional, and it's mental well-being, everything. It encompasses all of that. And when we share that out there, we also get information back from you, and that's that like-minded group, that I don't know, that team spirit.
It creates energy, synergy, it creates excitement, it creates accountability.
Right, and when we run challenge groups, that's even more exciting. Yes. I mean, it's just because those people really, the people that are in the challenge group really want to work towards a certain goal. And I don't want you to think of it as like that's the end. It's more of let's get together. We want to work together. And then that like mind or that one vision helps you get there. That support really helps you get to where you want to go. And I'm an advocate for surrounding you with people that, or surrounding yourself with people, your environment of where you want to be, to lift you up.
Yep.
Yeah, and so to lift you and help you grow, because really, what's the whole purpose? What's the whole purpose of us being here on this earth? What are we doing here? We're here to help each other. We're here to learn, grow, develop from each other, and then share that. So, I mean, and that's why, you know, I guess we just love the Beachbody programs, not just because of their fitness and their health, but because of the fact, the culture, the community, we're just lifting one another up, and it just makes you feel good.
That's it, especially when you're doing something challenging.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
And that's a big thing. Yeah, I think a lot of times you need to have a group or a support squad, a cheerleader, or, you know, somebody to keep you motivated and on track, and having the resources to make you successful.
Yeah,
so,
I agree.
Like
and
this awesome recipe.
Yeah, this awesome recipe. Beachbody puts out so many great recipes. You just have to go on their blog. It's like, it's all there. It's not like it's private. It's all there, and I can post that site. But I want you to know too, I'll tell you at the end of this, that the next challenge, actually it's a success group that I'm going to be running starting May 2nd. And I'm going to tell you about that. And this would all be wonderful and fit in. So, but here we go with this. So anyways, congrats to my hubby and the team.
Well, the team. It's really the team.
Yeah.
So I wanted to give a shout out to everybody.
Yes.
The wives, the team members, everybody. So anyway, let's get back to making something good.
Hi,
so,
Steve in Florida.
Steve. Woohoo!
I'm sure it's sunny over there. How hot is it? Because, you know, we get jealous of that.
All right, so let's make some lasagna. So, all right, so as we said, we got some spaghetti squash. So.
Okay, while he's doing this part, I'm going to do this part. So the recipe in Beachbody does not have the ground turkey in it, but we want to put it in it because we're meat lovers. So I'm going to do that with a thing of marinara that I just bought, and you can make up your own. I'm doing this just no-name brand of, it's like Prego. So anyway, I'm going to put that together right over here.
All right. So what I've done is I've sprayed a nice little glass container here. Woo! And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to layer some of our spaghetti squash, about half of it, Judy says, all right? So I'm going to put about half of it. And then on top of that, hold on one sec, grab some of that, put that on there. All right, what else? So should I put the, you're going to do that, or am I doing the cheese now?
Nope, that's why I was actually going to do it sooner, but somebody said, no, I'll do it with them.
I thought it would be easy. So what I did was I pre-cooked about a pound of ground turkey. A pound and a half. And then we're going to add 4 to 6 cups of marinara sauce, depending on what she's flavoring. We tend to like things saucy. And then we're going to add...
No pun intended.
She's very saucy. She's very saucy.
What does Steve say?
So, yeah, Steve says, gotta watch, looks delicious. Yes, it's going to be delicious. So what we're going to do is... Super simple. So I got the spaghetti squash noodles.
I just tried to heat this through, but you don't really need to.
Nah, we're going to throw it in the oven anyway.
So we're just going to do... Is that half of it?
Yeah, that's about half of it.
Really?
Okay, I'll put some more.
I feel like... Okay, but yeah, stop.
Okay.
Stop. Wait a second. Because I'm like thinking that needs to be a thicker layer.
No, it's perfect.
Yeah, I feel like I want more, but that's me.
Well, then we need another spaghetti squash, which we don't have. So we need another layer. That's going to be perfect. Okay. So let's put some meat and marinara on. Whatever, marinara. All right, let's throw that on there. Meat marinara.
Meat marinara.
Okay, throw that on there.
Here, you throw that while I get this. Okay. So we've got 3 cups of part-skimmed ricotta cheese. Okay, so I'm just kind of, so it's just some ricotta. Now you can add spices to the ricotta. They, you don't want to save some of that for
the top. Yeah,
and for the kiddos that don't want.
Okay.
That's good.
That's where I was gonna stop.
Okay, now I'm gonna add. Oh, I just like dropped some ricotta. I'm gonna add ricotta right here. Whoa. That doesn't spread very good, and I usually add an egg to ricotta so it does spread well. Why don't you grab another spoon, baby?
Okay.
And
Oops.
oh, I thought there was one in there.
There's not.
So this is the ricotta cheese. And if you're doing portion containers, guys, it's only, I think, 1 blue for the ricotta. That means the 1 healthy fat, so you don't have to worry too much about it.
And there's 2 purples.
2 purples?
I think so, if I remember correctly.
You mean 2 greens?
No, purples.
Where's the fruit in this?
I don't remember. I don't know.
Oh, the tomatoes? Probably tomato sauce.
Yeah. So.
Okay, so now we're going to layer the rest of the, we stuck it in a strainer, just so you know, because there's a lot of liquid that comes out of the spaghetti squash. So you've got to make sure you're straining it. Go ahead and grab another fork or something to spread it. You probably.
There you go. Ooh, man, this is looking great.
How easy is this? I hope you guys can see all this.
Oh, yeah. All right.
And then.
So are we putting more marinara on top?
I'm going to, yeah, because what you want to do, let's just make sure. I'm going to look at this really quick.
I think it needs it.
And then no, it does, but I'm just saying, I just want to know, layer half. Okay. I just want to make sure that it's this. Well, I thought it would be that. Wait, hold on. This and then the ricotta. And then that? That doesn't make sense to me.
I just...
Yep, go for it. Let's do it how it says.
Okay, isn't that right?
Do it how it says.
So, all right.
Hey, Dad.
So, all right, so slap on some of this. We have one of our kids that doesn't like spaghetti noodles or spaghetti squash. So we're actually going to make him some traditional noodles off camera. And then there you go. So I'm going to leave him a little bit of sauce. Is that good?
Yeah,
or you want
great.
more?
No, that's perfect.
Okay.
Looks delicious. Okay, the rest of the ricotta is going on. So you got a fork or a spoon there?
Yep, I got a spoon.
Ooh. We get messy. I mean, this is super simple. What is that? 5 ingredients. We got spaghetti squash, ricotta cheese, the marinara, and then when we added the meat. Sorry, babe. There you go.
It's okay.
We added the meat, so there's 4, and then marinara and ricotta cheese.
Yeah, so if you didn't have ground turkey, it'd be what?
4.
Essentially all veggie.
Yeah, you can make
this. It'd be a veggie lasagna.
Yeah, you can just make it vegetarian. You know what we didn't do? We forgot, and we wanted to do this. Was we wanted to add mushrooms and zucchini.
Oh, bummer. We were gonna add that.
Mushrooms and zucchini to our marinara.
Oh, that would have been awesome. So,
oh well.
Oh well. Make sure you cut up some zucchinis, throw it in the marinara, and some mushrooms. That would have been even better. Dang it.
But that's okay. We'll saute it and have it on the side. And then you layer the rest of it with this as a cup of Parmesan cheese. I'm a little like, whoa, that's excessive.
Too much.
So I'm not going to do, I have a cup right here, but.
Yeah, we don't need a cup.
Hold on. He's not even doing it.
It's like perfect.
No, I'm going to do half a cup at least.
That's like tons. I thought you wanted to watch the cheese today.
I'm watching it.
Yeah, you're watching it go on the lasagna.
Oh my god.
All right, so we're gonna put that in the oven.
You about like
I almost
tipped
spin it on the into the
32 minutes. Hang on.
Right.
So we're gonna do it in a second. So 30, it says 32 minutes, I guess, precise. And we'll put that in there. What do you say? I can't read anything.
Steve's just laughing at the word saucy. She
Anyways,
is definitely saucy.
Hi, Steve. Okay, so guys, we're gonna be back in like 30 minutes on this, but I want to tell you something really quick. We're gonna do another challenge, or sorry, success group.
It's a different group.
Yeah, and so it's all about nutrition. It's all about, that's it. You know, exercise is just a bonus.
It's
so if you want,
optional.
Yeah, so you don't have to. But this nutrition program is you don't have to count calories, you don't count points, and you don't even measure and use containers. It's one where I want you to think about this. If you want to join me, I'd love it. And it's just going to talk about or help people with mainly like emotional eating issues. I understand that completely.
I'm not even going there.
Yeah, don't, because that wouldn't be healthy for you. Anyway, it doesn't matter, right?
No.
I mean, we all have things that we're working on, so what does that matter? But we just need to help each other. So I want you to know that I'm going to start a success group with that. starting May 2nd.
So comment below if you want to join us, and there will be more information coming too over the next couple weeks.
And I'll definitely email it to you guys, and I'm going to be sending that out again. So just watch for that.
So let's pop this in the oven so that we can get back.
Okay,
so,
we'll be back in 30. Thanks, guys.
See you guys.
Hey, we're back.
We're back for round 2.
Yes, round 2, and we have the lasagna ready. Look at this.
Look at this. It looks super awesome.
Careful, because last time we about slid it into the, what is this? The camera.
Into the camera? Ooh, that's hot.
Yeah,
but I'll do it real quick.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, baby.
Doesn't that look good? Okay, we get to try
super
it.
awesome. So
we're going to attempt this. Here, let's try this. Oh, it's cutting kind of nicely.
It looks just like a regular lasagna, so.
I think the ricotta is going to make it fall apart here. I'm going to do this.
Okay.
I'm going to do this because it's going to fall apart. I can tell. Oh, it's kind of it's really liquidy, guys. Okay, just so you know, it's super liquidy down here because it's because of the veggies. So here we go. Oh, sorry.
You want to show them a slice of that real quick? Oh, look at that.
I feel like I want to cook the ricotta a little longer. Like I want that to
a little darker on the top?
Yeah, I want it to broil more.
Well, I want to taste it, so you can throw it back in after we taste it. So
we're going to try this.
Okay.
Wait, it's super hot. Hold on. Like, I got to cut it up. Definitely more mushy.
It's definitely not firm like a lasagna noodle.
With the noodles, yeah.
Right, but.
Okay.
All right, shall we go? Ready?
It's so hot.
She's afraid it's hot.
Okay. Ooh.
That's awesome.
Okay.
That is awesome.
So just so you know, that is good. Here's the thing. The texture, sorry, I'm gonna
oh man, that's super good. And so also while we were waiting for that to cook, just want to show you what I was cooking up to go with it. Little bit of zucchini, onions, and mushroom is going to be the side.
Because we wanted to put it in the marinara part, but that didn't, we forgot about that. So now we just have it on the side, which is just as good. But let me show you something here, or tell you something. If you're expecting the spaghetti squash to be thick like noodles, they're not.
They're not.
Okay? So this is a little bit, I guess the texture would be, if you're a texture person and you don't want it to be mushy, this is kind of mushy because I think the ricotta makes it kind of mushy too.
Yeah.
And so
but I'm glad we added the ground turkey into it. And if we would have added the zucchini, mushrooms, and the onions, would have been awesome.
Okay,
so
I actually have a thought about that. The only thing is, if we added the zucchini and the mushrooms, you can see that the zucchini is really liquidy.
That's true.
So I think that this would even be more liquidy. Is that a
I don't
word?
know. Yes, it is. it would be in Kaylani's vernacular, moist. She hates that word.
But yeah, it's delicious. It tastes really good, but I'm just talking about texture right now, and that's the one thing that you may have to consider. The spaghetti squash gets a little runny, or I don't know, runny. Just a lot more juice coming from it.
Yeah, it's
if
juicy.
you added zucchini, I think it would be even more.
I would like it because I would like the texture of the zucchini and the mushrooms mixed in.
I think we just need to cook it longer then.
So, I love it. I don't think we need to cook it longer, but we will.
No, I'm talking about to thicken so that it's not so wet.
Oh yeah, you could. So absolutely. So in my book, definitely a thumbs up. Love it. I would make this again.
How could you go wrong with marinara? I mean, that's so yummy.
I don't know, but yeah, this is definitely a keeper in my book. And it was not hard to make.
Not hard
really
at all.
Simple ingredients.
What was that? Okay, with spaghetti squash, marinara. So if you want to call it the marinara and the meat, that's two different ones. So there's 3. Ricotta and Parmesan.
And
that's it.
Yeah, that's it. So quick, easy. Took us 35 minutes to cook, and then I let it set a little bit. So I think we might throw it in for another 5 minutes just to brown the top a little bit. But super, super awesome. So
really good.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
All right. Well,
watch.
Go ahead.
Oh, just so I was gonna say, keep watching the Facebook and Instagram for Choose Don't Excuse, because I'm going to be starting a new challenge group on the 30th and then a success group on May 2nd. Okay?
Yeah, so we're going to get busy.
All right, guys. Enjoy your Sunday. Take care.
Thanks for joining us. See ya.
Bye. I'm just going to keep eating.
Yeah, she is. Forget throwing it back in the oven.